What's up guys, and welcome back to the investing journey. And today we're going to take a look at my dividend income from the month of September. As you can see, my current portfolio is holding 35,600 euros in it. And if you scroll down here, we can see I currently have a dividend yield of 2.5% and a yield on cost close to 2.7%. In September, I got 12 dividend payments, so let's check out each and every one and see how the performance was over the last year. First of all, we got Visa, which paid me €1.88. So let's check out the performance. As you can see, the performance from Visa over the last year was pretty awesome, close to 20% up in the last 12 months. In my opinion, I think it should drop down a little bit more so I can buy some more shares with a better price. If you check out my holdings, I currently own 3.71 shares. I would like to build up the position with a better price. My currently buy-in is 242 euros. So I'm currently up 18.15% or 170 euros. Including dividends, my whole performance is 180 euros. The second dividend payment I received was from ExxonMobil, which paid me 10 euros and 57 cents, which brings our total dividend income so far to 12 euros and 45 cents. If we check out the yearly performance, we can see that ExxonMobil had a big drop of almost 16.5% or more than 16.5% over the last year. In my opinion, I don't mind because I would like to buy some more shares of ExxonMobil because for me it's a long holding position. So if I can get some more shares for a better price, I'm not too worried about it. If you check out my dividend portfolio with ExxonMobil, I currently own 17.79 shares with a buy-in of 94 euros and 27 cents. So currently my whole portfolio is up 2.27%. Including dividends, I am up 113 euros, so a bit more than the normal 38 euros with just the share price appreciation. My third dividend payment comes from Microsoft, which paid me 2 euros and 60 cents and brings our dividend income for the month of September to 15 euros and 5 cents. Microsoft had a great year when it comes to performance. They're up almost 18%. If you check out my performance in my portfolio, we can see I'm currently holding 3.68 shares with an average buy-in of 318 euros and 72 cents. So my whole position is up almost 38% or 445 euros. With dividends included, my whole position is up 463 euros. So let's check out the next dividend income. My fourth income was from Main Street Capital that paid me 3 euros and 30 cents. So the total dividend income for September is up to 18 euros and 35 cents. And as you can see, Main Street Capital had almost as good performance as Microsoft. In the last 12 months, they're up 16%, which brings the share price to 53 euros and 91 cents. If you check out my holdings in my portfolio, I'm currently owning 15.3 shares with an average buy-in of 37 euros and 77 cents. So with the share price appreciation, my whole position is up 42%. And if we're including dividends, I'm up 431 euros. The next dividend income came from Echo. I received 5 euros and 11 cents, which brings the total dividend income to 23 euros and 16 cents. As you can see, over the last year, Echo had a performance of close to 5%. And if you check out my portfolio, I currently don't have anything invested because I sold the position a couple days ago with a little bit of negative profit. So I lost around 10 euros, but with dividends included, I still made a profit of 30 euros. So this was the last time Echo is giving me a dividend because, as I said, I sold them a couple of days ago and switched my position from Echo to some other dividend stocks to just spread my diversification. My sixth dividend payment came from NextEra Energy, which paid me 8 euros and 14 cents, which brings our dividend income for September to a total of 31 euros and 30 cents. As you can see, NextEra Energy had a pretty bad year with 6.5% negative return, but as you guys can see here, on the 16th of September they were down almost 20%, but after that they make a really nice comeback and now they're only down 6.5%. If you check out my portfolio holdings, we can see I'm currently holding 16.9 shares with an average buy-in of 58 euros and 7 cents. So my portfolio is up 17.74% or 174 euros. With dividends included, my whole performance is up 223 euros. My seventh dividend payment comes from Home Depot that paid me 4 euros and 79 cents, which brings the total amount in dividends so far to 36 euros and 9 cents. As you can see, Home Depot had a pretty rough year. They're almost down 10% over the last 12 months. And if you check out my holding, I'm currently holding 2.45 shares with an average buy-in of 290 euros. So my position is up almost 16% or 113 euros. And with dividends included, I'm up 158 euros. In my opinion, Home Depot should maybe drop a little bit more so I can snatch up some more shares with a better price. I hope to come back down to like 300, 290, like my buy-in position, so I can really put some money into them and build up my position with a better price. The next dividend payment I received was from Waste Management. That paid me 3 euros and 89 cents. That brings the total of my dividend income to 39 euros and 98 cents. As you can see, the last 12 months from Waste Management, the performance wasn't more or less the same. It's down 0.09%. So nothing much happened over the last 12 months. They had a good start like over the last year, and we're up almost 20%, but lost it all. The whole performance is gone, so I don't mind at all. I think Waste Management is a long holding stock in my opinion, so I'm going to pick up some more shares at that price. If we check out my portfolio holdings, I'm currently owning 5.54 shares with an average buy-in of 199 euros, so I'm down more than 6% or close to 70 euros. If we calculate the dividends, I'm down 56 euros. So not too bad. I think it's no problem. Going to buy some more shares in the future, so I'll be fine. After Waste Management, we received another payment from Main Street Capital. They paid a special dividend. They almost pay every quarter a special dividend of 3 euros and 91 cents. That brings our total dividend income so far to 43 euros and 89 cents. Because we already looked at the position, I don't think we have to check out the performance again. So let's just hop on to the next dividend payment I received from the T. Rowe Price Group. That paid me 20 euros and 66 cents. So that brings our total dividend income to 64 euros and 55 cents. For T. Rowe Price, the performance in the last year wasn't that good, to be honest. They're almost down 10%. If you check out year to date, they're down 20%, close to 21%. But in my opinion, that's no problem. I'm going to be snatching some more shares at that price, because if you switch to my position, I'm currently holding 19.72 shares with an average buy-in of 92 euros and 3 cents. So I'm down almost close to 4.5% or minus 80 euros. But if you're including dividends, I'm actually up 22 euros, so it's not too bad. And as I said, I'm going to snatch up some more shares in the future, because T. Rowe Price Group for me is a long run as well. After T. Rowe Price, I received a dividend from PepsiCo, one of my favorite dividend income stocks, to be honest, that paid me 14 euros and 3 cents. So the total dividend income so far in September was 78 euros and 58 cents. And if you check out the performance from PepsiCo over the last year, it wasn't that good. They are close to 21% down in the last 12 months. As you can see, I'm holding 15.8 shares with PepsiCo with the current stock price of 140 euros is my buy-in. So I'm currently down 13.73% or 304 euros. If you're including dividends, I'm still down 230 euros. If we scroll down here, we can see that my currently yield on cost was 2.12%, but in the last couple of months, as you can see here, in October, in September, and in July and June, I bought some more dividend shares of PepsiCo, especially here on the 3rd of October, I bought 500 euros or 4 shares of PepsiCo, because I'm down almost 15% or like almost 14%. So I want to build up my position, get a better dividend yield, because as of right now, the dividend yield is close to 4%. So I think that's definitely something you should consider if you're a PepsiCo holder, just to build up your position if you're like in the higher buy-ins like I am. The last dividend payment I received was from Ares Capital that paid me 19 euros and 72 cents, which brings the total dividend income in September to 98 euros and 63 cents, which is a year-over-year growth of 50%, almost 51%. If we check out Ares Capital, you guys can see the performance over the last year with big ups and big downs. It's currently down over 10%. And if you check out my position, I'm currently holding 87.74 shares of Ares Capital with an average buy-in of 17 euros and 62 cents. Without dividends, I'm down 2.62% or close to 41 euros. If we're including dividends, I'm up almost 160 euros. If we scroll down here to my buy-ins, we can see, like PepsiCo, I bought on the 3rd of October close to 500 euros in Ares Capital. I reinvested here some dividends, and in the last month I always picked up some shares from Ares Capital because as of right now they got an dividend yield of 8.55%. So this is one of my bigger dividend payments, but I'm going to buy this stock just for the cash flow, and my goal is to get to 100 shares in 2025, and after that I'm going to ease down on the position and just reinvest the dividends into the stock itself and focus on other dividend stocks. Those were my dividend payments in the month of September. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below your dividend payments in the last month. See you guys in the next video.